Good morning, guys. Praful here. Welcome back. Thanks for joining in. Today is 28th of October. Today is the monthly expiry, and the markets have slightly gapped down. And after that, we saw a first 5 minute of selling, which pushed us down to almost 18,130 levels. And from there on, looks like we are stabilizing at those levels. But if the day's low gets breached, then probably these put options will start to spike. So coming to my position, I have my calls split across 18,250 and 18,300 in the ratio of 1:4. And similarly, my puts are also split across two strikes, that is 18,000 and 17,950 in the ratio of 4:1. Okay. So currently, mark to market wise, we have already captured more than 3.5 points of DK, somewhere around 4 points of DK. And the margin used is somewhere around 57 lakhs. I've kept 5 lakhs for 5 lakhs for adjustment related issues, and as of now we are doing quite okay. And the plan for adjustment is, once the day's low is breached, then probably I'll have to shift all these, some of the 18,000 puts to 17,950 and push some of the calls to 18,250. And after that, I'll be looking till the 18,100 levels are clearly breached, because like I'm maintaining a good 100-point distance from both the calls as well as the puts. So I basically have a 300-point strangle and a 250-point strangle. I wouldn't be much worried if I'm forced to actually kind of make some adjustments, because I already am sitting on a decent mark to market cushion. So I'll be worried only if the day's low is breached, the support is breached, and 18,100 levels are breached. Once the 18,100 levels start to breach, then I'll be a bit agile and I'll shift all these 18,000 puts to 17,950, because these 18,000 puts can gain like 5, 6, 7 points in a matter of no time. So that is when the things might start to be a little iffy and I'll be a little iffy about these things. So the mark to market is constantly heading in one direction, so which is a good thing. It means that the calls are also giving up their value in proportion to what the puts are gaining. So the adjustment is quite simple and we stand to collect a lot of points here. I mean, good amount of points here, 24, 25 points. So which would definitely give us an opportunity to make around 2%. But I would definitely not have my hopes up. I'd still try to approach this expiry with a lot of caution. Of course, like we are up by almost 5.5, 6 points, but definitely I'm gonna maintain my composure. I'm gonna maintain my alertness and I'm going to be watchful, because calmer markets, if anything, they'll make me even more nervous, because I'll be always on the lookout for when the breakdown is going to happen, when the breakout's going to happen, when some sort of a free trade stuff is going to happen. So though we are mark to market wise, though we are doing all right, I would definitely not be complacent. Okay, any further updates, I'll keep you guys posted. All right, quick adjustment, and pushed some of the calls to 18,250. So my position looks something like this. And another thing is, when was the last time you saw all your position, including your hedges, in green? So this is a sight to watch. I'm gonna take the screenshot of this, because this is not gonna come like on a daily basis, right? So anyway, so I have pushed most of the calls to 18,250. From this point onwards, I'm not going to be very interested in pushing the calls further. So from here on, like if it starts to reach like 18, 17 and a half, 18, then I'll start risking off from the 18,000 puts. And from there onwards, I'll manage the 17,950 puts, because at least 18,000 put should definitely act as a good support, at least for this expiry. I mean, I'm not expecting 18,000 to be breached today. So we are up by close to 6.5, 7 points, pretty much 7 points. Yeah, 7 points DK mil gaya hai. And I'm gonna wait till this 18,000 put reach to, let's say, 17 and a half, something like that. And from there onwards, I'll start risking off from the put side. All right, time is 11:07 and we gave up some of our gains. We had reached somewhere around 44, 45k mark to market, but from there on, we slid around 20k. That is, we gave up around 4 points. Quite understandably, it's completely because of the put side expansion. So at this point, if you look at the premiums, a 135 point away call is trading at 50 rupees and the 70 points away put is trading at almost 20 rupees. So either these puts are kind of expensive, or these calls are shorted like left, right and center, and these calls are super cheap. Which way is that? Only the time can tell. ठीक है, हो सकता है is people are overreacting and they are covering these 17,950 puts at a lot of urgency than actually required, or these calls have been shorted on the way down. मार्केट जब नीचे आ रहा था कॉल्स को एकदम पेल दिया गया है and these calls are super cheap. Either of these things, like, ठीक है, there are two possibilities, there are two possible explanations for this. So now what would be my point of adjustment? Let this reach somewhere around 23 24 and I'm gonna completely take off this 17,950 put and roll it down to 17,900. So that would be the adjustment. And 17,900 puts को adjust करने के बाद my calls will still be at 18,150, क्योंकि मैं 18,150 पे मतलब रखना चाहता हूँ calls को. That is majorly because we have this swing here which is at 18,104. So it doesn't take much for the markets to have a 50-point candle, and then 250-point candle would definitely push us to 18,100. So I don't want my calls to be at 18,200. And the mark to market wise, we are constantly sliding because there is an IV expansion on both the calls as well as the puts. So let's see how it turns out. From here on, like, I'll just try to risk off from the current scenario. I don't want to take additional risk on either of the directions because market has been moving in a single direction. So let's say the market suddenly, the buyers get activated at this point, and if the market starts shooting up suddenly, then probably I'd get burnt in both the directions, right? मतलब मैं कॉल्स को 18,150 कॉल्स को शॉर्ट करूंगा, वहां पे भी बर्न आउट हो जाऊंगा, एंड उसके बाद मैं पुट्स को भी दूर शिफ्ट किया रहूंगा एंड वहां पे भी मतलब बर्न हो जाएगा. सो आईड wait till at least these 18,150 calls reach somewhere around 17 and a half, 18 जब तक ये जाता नहीं तब तक I don't have to do much. And similarly, until this reaches 23 24, I don't have to do much. So that's the idea. Time is 8 past 1 and we are at the best mark to market for the day, and the funds used are somewhere around 60 lakhs, 59 point something, and we are looking at around 63k profits. That is slightly over 1%. And the market has been a little annoying because after breaching the day's low, I mean, the market broke the day's low as if we're gonna cascade down, but that didn't happen. And from there on, back to back green candles. And at this point, it looked like in this candle, this 1 o'clock candle, it looked like, okay, we're gonna take some resistance at the 200-day moving average. And since the lower high, lower low pattern is valid, I thought, okay, we're gonna come back down. But from there onwards, again, we started making an up move, and that has pretty much resulted in a lot of premium giving up by the put side. So from now on, what's the idea is? The idea is to maintain your mark to market as steady as possible, right? So let's say from here on, even if I make like 7-8 points, we would reach the 1 lakh mark and we'd make somewhere around 2% for the day. But the idea is, in order to reach there, I can't take additional risk, right? Right now, this position, 18,000 put option and 18,100 call option, it is slightly on the higher side of the risk. मतलब ये थोड़ा higher risky position है. From now on, what I'm gonna do is, wherever the market starts to threaten me, I'm gonna start risking off from that side. मतलब अगर market continuously ऊपर जाना शुरू करेगा ना, I won't come and short the 18,000 puts. Instead, I take the risk away from the 18,100 calls and sit on the 18,150 calls. And similarly, if the market starts coming down, then probably I'll risk off from the 18,000 puts and go to 17,950 puts. So that's the idea. And हमेशा risk off ही करते जाएंगे. Let's not take additional risk from here on, because the mark to market is also kind of important at this point, because the time is almost 1 o'clock. And from here on, like, we are more prone to gamma moves. So if we don't take care of our MTM, suddenly from 64k, you won't even realize that you are at break even, and again, like, you have to collect back like whatever you have lost. So I don't want to go through that. So we have a good 65k of cushion, which is a 1% cushion. So definitely, my focus from here on is to maintain a steady mark to market. Alright guys, the time is 3:24 and I've pretty much closed all my positions. एक 18,750 का put बैठा है. Look at the logic of averaging. अभी market कहाँ पे है? 17,814 पे. But the 17,850 put is definitely gonna expire worthless. That is because of the averaging. क्यों? मतलब जब market averaging start हुआ था, उस पॉइंट पे it touched 17,924 and it slowly came down. So ये जो टाइम है मार्केट नीचे आने के लिए, definitely 17,850 put will be out of the money because of the averaging. इसको कैसे ट्राई करना है, इसको कैसे पता करना है कि whether this is gonna be OTM और ITM. वन लेवल ITM का पुट ऑप्शन को देखो, 17,900 का पुट ऑप्शन देखो, इसका तो definitely it is in the money and it should have intrinsic value, correct? So इसका intrinsic value क्या बता रहा है? 45, मतलब average क्या है? 17,855. Currently average है 17,855 and अभी almost मेरा आ गया है, तो probably okay, ठीक है, complete हो गया. So और 20 पैसे 30 पैसे के लिए मतलब मैं बैठूंगा नहीं. And yeah, why I can't give you guys while I'm adjusting, adjust करने के टाइम पे मतलब आपको क्यों मैं दिखा नहीं सकता, because of this. Why? क्योंकि जब मैं OBS रन करता हूं तो my entire browser I think for some reason gets super sluggish. That is why. So orders, काफी ज्यादा orders punch हुआ है, somewhere around 6k तक brokerage जाएगा and another 6k in charges and other government taxes. So around 10-12k का of course जाएगा ही जाएगा. And देखो, look at the markets guys, like we opened at 18,200 levels, 18,190 पे open किए हैं and we are closing at 18,800 level. So almost 400 point का market गिरा है and in spite of this we made somewhere around 1,03,000 rupees, which is somewhere around 1.8%. 1.8% ROE निकाला है. दूसरा अकाउंट में मैंने आज ट्रेड नहीं किया बिकॉज ये मैनेज करना ही काफी ज्यादा मुश्किल था. एंड वी हैड अ लॉट ऑफ स्टीप पुल बैक्स. यहाँ पे जब पुल बैक्स हो रहे थे इस पॉइंट पे, दिस पुल बैक एंड दिस पुल बैक एंड ये पुल बैक, ये खतरनाक पुल बैक था. विच वन? ये जो पुल बैक इस पॉइंट पे आया, आई थिंक यू मस्ट हैव नोटिस्ड, कॉल्स वर गेनिंग सो मच इन वैल्यू इन दिस IV स्पाइक एंड उसके बाद सडनली अगेन द pullback got sold, but that's the other issue. But at this point this looked like the reversal, क्योंकि recency bias नाम की एक चीज है. What is recency bias? Because what is recency bias? जो latest हुआ रहता है हमारे साथ हुआ रहता है उसका वेटेज हम ज्यादा दिए रहता है हमारे दिमाग में. मतलब हमेशा यूजुअली क्या हो रहा है, लास्ट 3 4 5 एक्सपायरी से मार्केट ऐसे नीचे गिरता है, कंटिन्यूस नीचे गिरता रहता है एंड सडनली लास्ट आवर में एक बड़ा पुल बैक दे देता है एंड द कॉल्स विच वर लाइक ट्रेडिंग एट 2 rupees 3 rupees एंड ऑल दैट, दे स्टार्ट गेटिंग कवर्ड एट लेट्स से 13 14 15 इवन 25 rupees तक भी जाता है. एंड एवरीवन काइंड ऑफ हैड दैट रीसेंसी बायस. मतलब जब भी मार्केट एक ऊपर की तरफ मुंह देता है, पीपल आर लाइक ओके भाई यहां से मार्केट बाउंस मारेगा, यहां से मार्केट बाउंस मारेगा. तो the recency bias led to the call side explosion even in these minor pullbacks. ये pullbacks इतना ज्यादा major नहीं थे, but just because people were expecting some amount of reversal, so these calls were getting covered at a very fast pace. ठीक है? So all said and done, it's a 400 point downtrending market, and despite that, we being non-directional players, non-directional pure theta eating guys, like I am a pure theta eating person, right? Like मैं कभी भी मतलब कुछ भी directional bias नहीं रखता हूँ. हाँ यहाँ से थोड़ा ऊपर जाएगा, बिल्कुल नहीं. I try to maintain as delta neutral a position can get. So in spite of that, we somehow realized somewhere around 1.03 lakhs, 1.04 lakhs and 10k charges में जाएगा, 10-12k charges में जाएगा, no problem, because this is the kind of market which definitely prompt a lot of adjustments. And pretty happy with how I managed. So I think this is one of the days which I'll be kind of proud of the way I've handled things, because I got played multiple times. जब ये fall हो रहा था यहाँ पे adjust करता था and suddenly market उल्टा मारा, यहाँ से fall हो रहा था मैं adjust करता था, यहाँ से फिर से मतलब एक भयानक तरीके से मतलब एक retracement आया. And at one point the 17,850 calls from almost some 17,900 calls from almost 5 rupees, they went up till 43 rupees. आपको यकीन नहीं होगा, 17,900 calls which I was short, like maximum में 17,900 calls पे short था. Look at this. यहाँ पे इस point पे it was trading at around 5 rupees, 6 rupees पकड़ लो. 6 से गया 44, 6 से 44. Just ये मूवमेंट में, ये जो मूवमेंट आई ना कहां से, look at this. ये जो मूवमेंट में just this minor pullback that shot up the calls from 6 rupees to 43 rupees. यहां पे आपका पैसा 7 times. And if you're an option seller, आप जितना कलेक्ट करने बैठे थे उसका 7 times आपका लॉस हुआ रहता. So this was the kind of markets that we saw. Definitely not an easy expiry, but very happy with the management, and kind of this is one of the expiries which I'll definitely take pride in playing perfectly. I mean, I won't call it perfectly, but definitely I'll give myself the credit of handling it really well. And बीच में थोड़ा बहुत adjustments, of course, I couldn't give you the adjustments because of the kind of volatility that we are seeing. And hope you guys had a good trading session. Of course, not an easy market. Downtrending market में puts काफी ज़्यादा spike हो जाता है, and VIX भी काफी rise हो जाता है, and definitely not an easy market to play with. देखो VIX भी 7% up है, and somehow we came out profitable. Not just profitable, 1.8, 1.9% on the deployed margin. I'm very happy with how the things went, and look at this. And another thing, I'm adding like Bank Bs and Nifty Bs in this dip, so I consider this dip as a good opportunity to add. Around 50,000 का add कर रहा हूँ. Already काफी ज़्यादा position, I mean काफी ज़्यादा already Bank Bs and Nifty Bs मेरे portfolio में पड़ा है, and every 4-5% of correction I am adding Bank Bs and Nifty Bs because I am pretty bullish on the Indian markets. All right, so hope you guys had a good trading session, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and bye bye.